In today's episode, I want to talk about how important it is to control your own state. I don't mean Texas. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome back.
Hey baby.
So as I said, I want to talk about controlling your state, and really it's vital, to be honest. And this comes from personal experience. Today, it's been a crappy, horrible weather day. Almost a classic British summer day. It's been grey, rainy, grey and rainy, and grey and rainy. Pretty. That's not in itself unusual, that's weather. Something that I mentioned before about sort of, meditating daily, and it kind of put me in this sort of optimized state, if you like, and sort of happier and kind of more energetic and all that kind of groovy stuff. Because of some logistics, and I haven't done that the last few days. And whilst the last few days have been kind of good and fun and like no issues at all, I think this morning waking up and just sort of like, it's Monday morning, and after having 2 days off work, there's that kind of but also just the weather, and maybe it's just an energy thing. There seemed to be this kind of vibe in the office today that everyone felt the same. Maybe it is the weather, who knows. The point I'm making is how important it is to control your own state, or it will kind of be controlled for you, or put a better way, yours just take on the state of either other people or the area around you. But as the day went on, it was just sort of more and more like actually, to be fair, even just as the day started, it was really like, just cannot be to be here today. I worked out that, that's ultimately my fault. I let that happen to me. I've let myself sort of take on that crappy negative energy, as opposed to setting myself up for the day this morning with some meditation or something and just kind of get that positivity and good energy going. I sort of didn't and kind of went with that. And the day sort of just deteriorated as it went on. It's a massive example of how important it is that we all control, and you control your own state and be aware of it, and be aware of your state, and if it's changing for the bad, and then doing something about it. And it might just be the case of just taking a few moments, stepping away from the desk or wherever you are, just somewhere quiet on your own, and kind of bring it back on track. And one thing that can really help that is gratitude. That's a classic one, and almost like say to yourself in your mind, all the things you're grateful for. Even if you're having a crappy day in work, you could be grateful for the fact you actually have a job. You could be grateful that you've got somewhere to live, and whatever it is, be grateful for those things. And that gratitude has a hugely positive effect on you. Just by saying it over and over in your mind, thinking, and more importantly, feeling that gratitude. Not just saying it for the sake of saying it, as in it's an exercise, tick that, done. But actually feel grateful for the things you have, so whether it's having a job, having a warm bed to sleep in, whatever it is, have that gratitude. Talking that over in your mind, albeit for 5-10 minutes, will re-engage that positive energy back into you and kind of put you back on track.
Do it.
This is something I didn't do today, so hence. What? I 100% know it works, and it always works. And it's just a matter of doing it. But I think I just got into that kind of funk all day and just f***ed off all day. And for no particular reason at all. Nothing bad happened, anything like that. But just kind of every little thing kind of aggravated me and annoyed me. And kind of left work a bit hungry. Went to the supermarket, got some food. And then found out that a colleague and friend who just ended up working late, and I probably could have helped, didn't realise. I'm not beating myself up about it, but that might have helped the kind of calm and the mood of the day by helping them. But yeah, it's just kind of getting into the groove of everything, and just getting back that positive energy. My whole point and whole message today is kind of just be in control of your state. You are responsible for how you feel, the sort of the vibe you're in, whether it's positive or negative. That's 100% down to you. If you sort of just don't take control of it, or just kind of take your foot off the gas of that for a little bit, then it's so easy just to get swallowed up in the atmosphere or the energy that's surrounding you. So you've kind of almost got to be, aware and on point of your own kind of vibe and your own energy. And it may sound like a lot of work, but the upside is so much more than a downside. Yes, a little bit of work just being aware. To be honest, what's wrong with being aware of how you are? You're kind of taking control of your life, as opposed to just being a passenger in your life. You are deciding, okay, I'm maybe feeling a little bit, right, let's change that, let's turn that around, and let's kind of do something, whether it's thinking about gratitude and feeling the gratitude, or do some jump up and down, but you obviously depend on logistically where you are and the situation you're in, and just change your state, change your energy. Now obviously I appreciate you can't possibly do that all the time in the middle of an office or something, but if you can go to your car and maybe do it, or somewhere that you can be away, and just do that, and that will kind of lift you immediately and bring that kind of energy and bring the endorphins back in and make you feel amazing. And it may sound a little bit mental and a little bit crazy, but the more you do it, and that will then make you feel better, and you'll come out feeling much more lifted up and alive and elated and all that kind of groovy stuff, and that will kind of change your state for the better. So you know, if you can do that, amazing. If it's just the fact you just sit there maybe somewhere quiet for 5-10 minutes and just think about, you know, gratitude, and think about, you know, all the things that are good in your life, and that will also help to change your state, and you know, just stuff like that, and just take control and be responsible and realize you are responsible for your own state every day in your life. You know, it's not down to anyone else. Nobody else has that power to make you feel anything. You decide that. You take on that energy from other people. You either kind of just passively take it on, or you make a conscious decision. I'll take that, that's positive. I won't take that, that's negative. Be aware that it's going to happen to you anyway. You might as well take it on consciously, and you can leave out the bits you don't want. So that's it for today. Hope you got some value from this. It's kind of it's a Monday morning one, but if you did, smash that like button so it's nice and blue like this. As always, I like to say subscribe, please subscribe, it's great. Love this from the guys at work. And for now, I will say goodbye and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so down here, and check out my other video down here. Remember, live your best life and profit from that passion. See you next time. Bye-bye.